Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I've not been filming recently, but I've just taken on a new job and I've kind of been travelling up and down the country for training, but I'm back home now and settled, so I thought I'd make a new video. I recently put up a poll on my channel asking whether you'd like to see a variety of videos or just spouse visa videos, and 90% of the people that voted wanted to see a variety. So I thought that this one would be a good one to film. So I've seen a lot of these videos going around on YouTube, and it's basically, if you listen to Spotify, at the end of each year they create a little memory for you, tells you a little bit about what you listen to mostly throughout the year. Also it tells you sort of who your favourite artists are, what your favourite song is. If you do think that my music's rubbish, you can leave a comment, it's completely fine, but I don't think it will really affect me, to be honest. I just don't think that that's a valid opinion when it's so subjective. So anyway, let's just carry on with the video. I've got my phone here, and I'm going to log on to the website through this, and then I'll leave you a screen here to see exactly what comes up. Okay, so here we go, I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, so it says firsts, and it says, you started 2018 by listening to One Dance by Drake, and the first artist you discovered was Seal. Okay, so this is a really funny thing actually. If you'd asked me when sort of Drake first came about, I absolutely hated his music. Hate is a really strong word, but I really disliked his music. I thought he was so monotoned, and I wasn't feeling that kind of music. But like this year, over the last couple of years, I've started to really enjoy his music. I love One Dance. I also really like Hotline Bling, Take Care with Rihanna. I love God's Plan, Kiki. I love all his songs actually. So that is really interesting to see. If you told me a few years ago that I'd like Drake in the future, I'd laugh in your face. I just think it's absolutely crazy. But now, I love it. I haven't actually gone back to listen to any of his old songs, so whether I like that now, I'm not sure. Maybe that's something I should do. And then it says the first artist that I discovered was Seal, so maybe Seal's song Kiss from a Rose was the first song that I downloaded in 2018. I don't know, but it's the only Seal song that I know, so discovering Seal, didn't really discover him. We'll move on. So it says, can you guess how many minutes you spent listening this year? And it's got 3,734, 4,180 and 4,321. These are actually quite low numbers. I thought it was a lot more than that. I'm going to go for one of the 4,000s because there's two of those there. And I'm going to sort of go for the most because I think it's still pretty low. Okay, so it's not that. Go with the one in the middle, and it's not that, it's actually 3,734, which is very low. Yeah, I only thought it would be more than that, and it says that's 39% more minutes than last year. Talk about overachieving. So yeah, so last year I listened to less than that, which is again really surprising. Last year, actually that's not very surprising. Last year I would spend my walks to work talking to my husband because he lived back home, so yeah, that maybe not be as surprising as what I thought, but yeah, still. Let's see what's next. And then it says top artist, and that's Drake. God's plan. You spent 2 hours with your favourite artist, Drake, and the pleasure was all theirs. In fact, you're in the top 21% of their fans worldwide. That is crazy. To say that I was probably 0% a few years ago to becoming 21% worldwide, that is absolutely crazy. I didn't realise how much I liked his music. Very weird. Okay, let's move on to number 4, and it says the charts. Says, sure, December has too many end of year lists already, but yours is special. Thanks, Spotify. And it says top artists, Drake. Obviously, we've realised that one. Rihanna, Neo, Bruno Mars and Michael Jackson. So Rihanna, yeah, I'm okay with Rihanna. Neo, I actually went to see Neo in concert. I loved when he did The Year of the Gentleman. I loved that album from Neo. Bruno Mars, I really wanted to go see him last year. I'm not so bothered anymore, but last year I was so upset that I didn't get to see him in concert. Michael Jackson, I used to be the biggest Michael Jackson fan when I was younger. Again, it links in with the 80s music. Michael Jackson is actually what got me into 80s music. He got me into Motown. So yeah, so I really like Michael Jackson as well. So yeah, pretty happy with the favourite artist list. Top songs. It says The Way I Am, and The Way I Am is actually an Eminem song. It's a really old Eminem song, sort of 90s I think it was. But yeah, I just love it. Like when I'm so angry and upset, I actually like to go out for drives, and that is the song that I will play. So yeah, it looks like I've been pretty angry throughout 2018, but no, I just like it in general. It's a really good song. That's what I like. Of course, that's Bruno Mars. I really like that. American Boy, I've been listening to quite a bit recently. That's Estelle and Kanye West. And then Can't Stop is actually a Red Hot Chili Peppers song. And I do like quite a few of their songs, but that is probably my favourite at the moment. Again, it's a really nice one to drive to. And then Gotta Get Through This is Daniel Bedingfield. And again, it's just a good one to drive to. Another Daniel Bedingfield song that I really like is If You're Not the One, and it's a nice slow song. I do like slow songs as well. Just doesn't seem that they're my favourites. They're just not songs that I drive to or walk to work to. They're more sort of chill out evening songs if I'm sort of on my own and kind of feel like I want to listen to a song. But again, I don't really have the time to do that these days, so that's probably why they're not on this list. And then it says top genres, pop, and I'm not surprised at that, I knew pop would come up. R&B, rock, hip hop and indie. So yeah, a bit of a mixture there. So we'll move on to page number 5, and it says top 100, and it says we put your favourite songs from 2018 in a playlist. Some super solid choices in there, by the way. So they've put a playlist together, which is really nice of them, and we'll move on to the next page. And it says dance pop. Your favourite musical subgenre is dance pop. There are only about 2,872,196 listeners who love this type of music as much as you do. I don't know what dance pop is. Is One Dance a dance pop song? Because you can dance to it, but it's like pop. Yeah, I'm a bit confused at what that means. But 2 million people worldwide is not many people. So I guess I'm quite unique in the kind of music that I like. And then we move on to the older song, and that is Even With All the Newfangled Music coming out, you still found time for oldies like Stand By Me, recorded in 1962 by Ben E. King. I do really like that song. I like the film, it's a really good film. I also like quite a few other old songs. Like I said, 80s is definitely sort of the era of music that I would say that is my favourite. But I do also like music from the 60s and 70s as well. Other old songs that I've got quite a few Motown songs. I've also got the Mamas and Papas. I love their California Dreaming. It's a really good song. Again, very cheesy. I love cheese. And then number 8 is Libra. It's in the stars. In 2018, you listened to more Libra artists like Neo and Bruno Mars than any other star sign. Okay, I don't really know how to take that bit of information. Just seems a bit random. But yeah, okay, interesting. And then we move on to page number 9, and it says Taste Breakers. Start 2019 by broadening your horizons. We've made you a playlist of songs from genres and artists you don't normally explore, and we think you'll like it. Oh, that actually sounds really good, and that's really nice of Spotify to do. I have recently gotten so bored with my Spotify playlist. I never think of a song to add. So of course, because I've listened to it over and over and over again for the last couple of years or so, I'm just so bored of it. So that would actually be a really good playlist to listen to, and I could probably find new songs to add to my playlist. Why is it that when you've paid for it, you don't use it, but then when you don't have it, you wish you did? It's just like when you've got Freeview and you wish you had all the channels on Sky, and you buy all the channels and you only watch the Freeview channels. So it's like, what's the point? So that's how Spotify has become for me. I've got my old playlist, I never really had any music to it, and I've just gotten really bored of it. But when it was free, I used to wish that I could add music to it all the time, and that I could listen to it offline as well. But yeah, it's just funny how things like that work out. You always want what you don't have. And then we'll move on to page 10, and it says, share your 2018. If you listen to a year's worth of amazing music and don't post about it, did it really happen? And it says I can share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and WhatsApp. So yeah, I think that is really, really cool. Guys, if you really liked watching this video and you like to see more videos that are a bit more different, please give it a thumbs up. You can leave a comment down below for any suggestions or anything like that, and I'll be happy to read them. And I'll see you guys in the new year. Bye!